Well, what's up, guys? Rick from DFS On Demand here with the one and done preview for the Memorial. We got real introspective last week, and we really considered our strategy and how much we've probably messed it up for the first half of the year. So we kind of recalibrated. We said we're going to just pile in as many studs as possible. We're going to go foot on the pedal as opposed to trying to find some random value, trying to be the smartest guy in the room. So we started doing that last week, and here are our three lineups. We took John Rahm in two of them, and then we took Webb Simpson in the third, and we banked $259,000 from Rahm. A nice little T5. We'll certainly take that. If you remember, at the beginning of the year, I think I probably said something like, if you get 200,000 every week, you're in good shape. I might have been a little off with how many people are in this pool. You probably need a lot more money than that. But still, we get $250,000 from John Rahm in two of our lineups and two of our better lineups, so that's fine. Webb Simpson missed the cut, burns us and everybody else that took him. So let's see where we stand here, just kind of as an overall. All three lineups still pretty close to each other within the season total, between $2 million and $2.2 million. Segment 3, which is the segment that we're in right now, this lineup number 3 is pretty brutal, but it's still early. We've only had 2 tournaments for segment 3. This one, 339,000. That's not bad. We started with Spieth and Rahm, and then this is our best one to get 200,000 at least from 2 different guys in the first 2 starts. So, where does that put us? So here is our second lineup, which for segment 3, we're in 537th, and you can't see it, but 531st for majors and whatnot. And then this one, lineup number 3, that's our worst one, 1,081st for segment 3, and then I think this is our best one here. Oh yeah, 363rd through 2 tournaments here in segment 3. Pretty good. So what's our strategy? Especially on the left-hand side, we are going to continue to keep the pedal down. Segment 3, we're in good shape. We're going to try to keep going as fast as we can there. Same thing for segment number 2. We're not that far behind, or I'm sorry, for lineup number 2, we're not that far behind in segment number 3. I hate our position for our third lineup, but again, we're only 2 tournaments in to segment number 3. So if we find a winner this week, especially maybe an under-owned winner, we are probably going to jump up pretty quickly there. So we're still going to keep the pedal down, but keep that in mind as we talk through some decision making. I went through a lot of this on the DFS preview, so we're not going to cover it all, but really there's a ton of studs. It's a super deep field. The route that I'm going to go here as my kind of number 1 stud, the guy that we're going to take in 2 lineups, or in our best lineup is going to be Justin Thomas. 14-1 to win this event, playing outside of his mind, 4th place last year, really good run of success. And if you go to that DFS video, you'll see it seems that he is the type of player that would fit Muirfield Village. Jason Day is going to be our second option, just because we haven't used him. I think we only used him in 1 lineup so far. He is the co-favorite to win this event, coming off, the win at the Wells Fargo, a 5th place at the Players. Has had some success here in the past, but not as much as we would like, considering this is at his home course. But trending in the right direction with a 27th 2 years ago, a 15th in 2017. Maybe he can continue to keep the momentum going from this season and post his best finish ever here. That's my only concern is, if you remember, Jason Day, he's an Ohio native. This is like a home game for him. He hasn't really ever showed up here. But again, he's had his best results recently, so we're going to give him another chance. And then finally, for our third lineup, someone that we want who I think has a chance to win it, but might be the under-owned option, is going to be Bubba. So I'll take Bubba here. I assume Kuchar will be pretty chalky. Tiger's in the field. You have a lot of options up top. I'm going to take Bubba, who's 28-1 to win this, which is maybe like the 8th or 10th best player in the field. Outside of the Players, which we've talked about plenty of times, the Players' Championship can jump up and bite anybody. Finishes 57th, 5th at the Masters. Before that, he's got already, 2 wins this year. And his course history is pretty good. A 6th place last year and a 3rd in 2014. So he's going to be our option for someone who is hopefully very underowned, but I still think has a shot to win this thing. So we're going to go Justin Thomas in lineup number 1. We're going to go Jason Day in lineup number 2. And we are going to go with Bubba Watson in lineup number 3. And if any of these guys finds a win, we'll probably be in pretty good shape for segment 3 because we already have 2 really good lineups. And then I think Bubba, if he's, under 10% owned and goes out and wins this thing, which I think is very possible, that should leapfrog us quite a bit for segment 3. So that's our strategy for this week in this pool. Let me know what you guys are doing. Tweet me. It's at DFS On Demand or leave a comment below. See ya.